All right, everybody. We're bored again, so we want a little to the left.
We're back. We're playing this game. Pretty exciting. We really enjoyed it last time, so we thought we would come back to it, do another round of this, and yeah. So we're doing some more puzzle solving, some more.
Trying to speed run this time. A little strategy is just continue clicking A and moving the thing around until something good happens.
And that's a PMC gamer tip. PMC gamer tip.
Oh shit! Oh, there are 12 this time, not 9.
If this were any other game, I would put in like a explosion and like a fun graphic, but this game is too laid back for that. It's too chill vibe. And what are we if not chill vibes?
If not chill and vibin'.
That's what I always say. I always aspire
That's what
to
I
be
do
chill.
in Sweden.
Chill and vibe.
I chill and vibin'.
No, mine chills and vibes. I'm chill and vibing with Jill Biden.
Oh, Chillen.
Jill and Biden. Jill and Biden and
Chillen Biden. Oh, now I'm confused. I thought I was doing hot, but now I'm doing not.
Not hot.
Oh, these are specifically made for me to screw up. I can tell.
I was made for screwing you up. You were made for pissing me off.
Pissing me.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, okay. We got this whole thing going.
That's a
There's
nice
a whole
little...
line here that's like you can't be anything else.
Yeah.
And then it's got to be this guy.
You would
But oh, I think it has to be on the left.
yeah,
I think I have to move all
shift
this.
it all over.
Excuse me.
Check that out. That's a pretty picture.
Okay,
right
so we
there.
have this, and then it's got to be this guy here, and this guy here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is it done? Oh yeah. Well, look at that.
Easy.
There's always like a little pause that I'm not 100% sure if like it's done or not. Oh, it's sharpness, isn't it?
Oh, it's sharpness, but it's also the eraser at the bottom.
I see.
So this one's the sharpest, and it's got the fullest eraser.
I just had a memory of...
Oh wait, no, this one's the sharpest.
Was this...
Or is it? No. Oh, they're different. Oh gosh.
No. Well, maybe this is a 2-star
Oh,
one where you can
shucks.
do it
They
once
better
for
be.
sharpness and... Am I crazy? Or was there...
Oh, there's 3? Oh, it's
'cause
got to
you
be
can do it by
color too.
Yeah. Yep. Like Roy
Yeah.
G. Biv.
Well, look at us.
We're on top of this shit. Am I crazy? Or did...
Yes.
Well, yeah, but also... Was this a thing in... Was it like high school or middle school? Where they used like a pencil sharpness to like talk about virginity?
Yeah, you're crazy.
Oh, did that not happen for you?
That didn't happen with me, no.
I'm pretty sure...
Well, didn't you go to like a Catholic high school?
No. I was just raised Catholic. I am no
Oh,
longer
okay.
Catholic. No, I did not go to a Catholic high school. Oh, there you go.
Alright, that's another. And then we get
I
eraser.
gotta do the erasers. I swear, or maybe it was in Sunday school or something, where they were talking about like, oh, you know, if your pencil gets used a lot, you know, it just gets whittled down until it's a stump. And I was like, that. I don't remember what the metaphor was, but
Oh, Christ.
it was something like really weird like that.
If my pencil gets whittled down. I'm having a good Saturday. I don't know about you guys, but that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Let your pencil get whittled.
If anybody out there is looking to whittle my pencil down a little bit, then
maybe it wasn't even virginity. Maybe it was just like sin. The more that you sin, the more your pencil gets whittled down until you don't have any pencil left.
They try to make it sound like the most painful thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm lost. Nothing is really sticking to the other things. Maybe I need to put a sticker on the postcard.
Oh, there you go. Put a little stamp on there. A little
stamp on it.
Or is the stamp going? Oh, there's another stamp.
Oh, wait, right there. No.
Maybe. Yes.
No.
Oh. Well. Can't say you didn't try.
Huh. Got this big envelope that's not gonna open.
Maybe it'll open once you put the correct sticker on it. Go inside.
Do I need to line it up all in the same desk space? Oh! Yep. That was right. Something was correct there.
What?
Watch. Yeah. There we go. It's just the space on the desk. I need to
organizing it.
Maneuver it. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And then this would be over here? No.
Maybe.
Huh.
It's odd.
Because this doesn't want to be anywhere. What about here? What about here? What about there?
Here?
Ah, got him.
There you go.
Got him.
Oh, that's the plane ticket.
That's not gonna fit.
Yeah, I think the plane
ticket.
This is. Oh, maybe not.
It's gonna be that, and then it's gonna be a little bit of Monica. Nope. There we go. And we got this boy right there. You're right about the cat thing. It's surprising that so many of these puzzles have like some small inclusion of cats.
I mean, why shouldn't they? I love cats.
Oh, I like this. Oh, they have the oh, that's satisfying. This little bit right there.
Oh, yes.
No! No! The cat! Oh, you motherfucker! Wow, I thought it was gonna have me redo it just because the cat did that.
Fucked you over.
Level fail.
Level fail.
You got cat fucked.
Life lost. I didn't know we had lives. Turns into like a horror game.
Respawn.
Here's a gun.
Here's a gun. Shoot to kill the cat.
No.
No, I was having such a good time.
And I was having such a good time solving puzzles.
Such a peaceful time.
Just like this. That would be like a modern game twist. I feel like that's all that a lot of modern games go for these days. Like modern indie games is like shock horror like that, where it's like, yeah, this is just a nice game about now murder the cat. Like, no, don't do that.
Okay, so I'm confused.
I don't remember if I told you this or if I told this on the show, but when I was in Florida a couple months ago, we were going to the airport because my family had come down to see the show, and they came for closing, so we were all just gonna fly back together, and so they came down and we went to this restaurant on the way to the airport, and it was on the beach, and there was this like long strip that went out to like a tower or something that you could walk down. I don't really remember details because we didn't do it because we had to get to the airport. But they had like a restaurant portion and they had like a deck, and they had like music or whatever. It was just like wooden tables and pretty standard like American fare. But they played Mambo No. 5 like 3 times in a row. And I almost left. Like, I was like, we gotta go. I have to. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't be here for this anymore.
That's incredible.
Oh, I was like, is this a prank? Is this like a social experiment to see if I'll leave? Will this man leave without paying his bill because we played Mambo number 5 3 times in a row?
Yeah, it's that show, What Would You Do?
Yeah. We placed hidden cameras to see if this guy would lose his fucking mind. Oh boy.
Spoiler alert, he did.
He did.
Okay, so I'm lost. I don't know what to do here.
I think it's the lines. I think you have to line up the lines in descending
These
order.
ones?
Yeah, there's like a strip on each of the books.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where. Like, would it be like this? Would it be like... Come on. Middle. There you go.
There we go.
Like this?
I think so.
Because that's what I'm getting from it. I just want to be correct about it. All right, so this one would be the last one.
That's the
I know that. And there. Oh, no, this one.
But then that one.
I bet this is another one where you have to do it twice.
Yeah, probably. It's probably by like.
But
color.
I'm not gonna do it because I don't like this level as much.
Yeah. It doesn't.
This one's
as much
hard.
joy.
Okay, that's good. Now this boy. Yeah. And now a little bit of this guy.
Oh god.
And a little guy.
Oh,
yeah.
That's.
Ooh,
Okay,
scooting. Boot scooting boogie. There you go.
Scoodly scoot.
Oh, this is almost there.
Yeah. Do you know the comedian Tig Notaro?
I do.
I was just thinking about the bit where she's like, yeah, so I was scooting my way through the airport. I think it's pretty amazing. Oh, so I was just going to say...
Oh, it's a little hangman.
Oh, that's fun. At the end of her special Happy to Be Here, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It was very funny. Shout out to Tig. The whole Indigo Girls bit, where she just keeps being like, who here thinks that the Indigo Girls... My friend River and I always say that to each other. But she has a bit where she said, if you haven't seen it, listener, viewer, whatever, she has a bit also where she has like tips of things to do at parties, and one of them is just saying like going to a party and then saying, hey, I'm gonna be heading to bed in like 10 minutes. I've tried that one. It works pretty well. People are very confused.
Have you heard of comedian Mae Martin?
No, I haven't.
They are a Canadian comedian, and I didn't know who they were for a while. And then I found out who they were because they were my first escape room group that I ever like watched.
What?
They came to so them and their family, I presume, came to the escape room. Why is this not fitting? It's got to be incorrect then, right? Well, but everything else fits. Come on.
Oh.
They were the first group that I like watched in an escape room.
Oh wow.
And I didn't know who they were until after we had a good, and they were like, oh yeah, I love escape rooms, this and that. And then when I was looking at open mics in the area one day, I found an open mic that was mainly for comedians. So I was looking for music.
Yeah.
But I looked at one that was for comedians, and they had like a stand-up spot. And I was like, okay, rude.
The cat just gets more aggressive as you go. Oh,
truly. Awesome. They were oh, I gotta clean my record.
I got records
I
in
get.
my head everywhere that I go.
They were doing. I looked into them because like they have like a full on spot at this location.
Oh, cool.
How do I know them? And I looked into it, and they're like a huge comedian from Canada. They have like
Oh.
500,000 Instagram followers. And I was like, oh my God, I met this person. That was like the first person I met in LA at my job was the person who has like a big, like huge, well-known comedian. And I thought that was awesome.
The City of Stars. Hey, you did it.
And they're shining just for me.
Yeah.
The Lost Recipe.
Ooh, food. It's food themed.
I like this.
I also like this. Have you... So, have you met any other celebrities since you've been in LA?
Weird thing. Do you know the guy Scott Kramer on YouTube?
The name sounds really familiar.
He's done a handful of some of his videos have gone but I've just seen his face in thumbnails. I was working the other day and this group came in and I swear this guy looked exactly like him.
Oh, sure.
Because I didn't want to go. I didn't want to like after his game be like, hey, also, do you have like a really big YouTube channel? I wasn't gonna say that.
Sure.
But I kept looking at him, and I think they had different colored eyes. So I was like, I'm not gonna risk it just to be like the weirdo that asks if somebody's a famous YouTuber.
Hey, are you famous?
But yeah, I just kind of kept it to myself. But I swear, they definitely looked like it. And I know that's not like super big celebrity, but it was still very cool to see that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think about it. I'm from freaking Maryland, and I was in Massachusetts for the other majority of my life.
Oh, absolutely.
So now being out here, I'm getting used to seeing people that have platforms and have success and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that's pretty dope.
I think New York is cool because, in a similar vein, you know, I don't know if the viewers know this about me necessarily, but I work a lot in theater. But when I've been in New York, I've just, you know, you just run into like people that are pretty successful in the theatrical world. Like the last time that I was there doing a thing, me and my friend Dennis were in the bathroom of this like studio, and we were waiting to use the bathroom, and out walked Telly Leung, and Telly Leung was like, "Oh, hey guys," just walked past. We were like, "Wait, was that Telly?"
Who is that?
They're a Broadway person. Just yeah.
So they just they just do Broadway?
Yeah, they just do Broadway.
Brendan, I'm trying to extend this conversation so you can tell me more about this Broadway person. I don't know anything.
I know. I was trying to think of things that you might know him from.
So instead, you just went, yeah.
No, no. He was on like Glee. I think. I've never watched Glee, but he was Aladdin for a while, and he's been in a lot of things. And he was in like the Godspell revival is pretty cool.
Got it.
That's just a random thing. I just thought it was cool. Now I'm on. It's one of those things. I swear, like I know, you know, who a lot of like theatrical people are, but half the time I only know like one or two things that they've been in, and I'm like, I know that I'm like supposed to know who this person is, but my brain just is like, no, you're not gonna remember their work. That's okay. Whatever. Anyway. But yeah, I don't know.
You know how I do this third one? Because I already did by liquid height and by jar height, but I want to know what the third way is.
Maybe like consistency. I don't know.
It's got to be color of the liquid, right? Because there's 3 with green and 4 with yellow.
Maybe did you do color of the olives? I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't.
Let's move on. Let's let it be.
Let it be. Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh,
Broadway.
Broadway. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to California since I was like 6, so I can't say I know that much about the culture out there. But it seems like the escape room that you work at and other locations have had, various people with platforms come in.
Yeah, I don't remember if I told this on the show, but I was at this was last year in March when I came to visit.
Right.
I was here for a friend's birthday, and we went out to dinner, and my friend had to go to the bathroom, so they went. And when they came back, they were like, I think Jenny Slate is sitting behind us.
Oh.
And I said, no way. And then I looked around, and she was like celebrating a birthday with people. I was like, that's awesome.
You were like,
so that was my first real like interaction.
Yeah. Do you like talk to celebrities when you meet them, or do you just kind of like admire from afar?
Well, that's the thing. The only times that I like those celebrities that I've met, I have talked to them, but in some cases, I don't even know that they're that big of celebrities. So I find out later. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
You're like, oh, there's a famous person. Yeah, that's fair. It's been a while since I've like been in like a more formal setting where it's like, yeah, this is like a famous person and you should like ask them for an autograph or a picture or something. It's like, okay. Yeah. But when I was younger, I met a couple cool people. I know that I've told this story on the internet before, but I don't think I've told it on the show. I met Hugh Jackman when I was like 16.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I went to a theater camp in New York, and not New York City, but like New York State. And his like daughter was, I don't know, like 10 at the time, but she went to the same summer camp, and he came to see her show, and everyone was like, oh my god, it's Hugh Jackman. And I had a friend that like held knives between his hands and just walked past like pretending to be Wolverine.
Oh, that's funny.
And then another kid I knew went up to him and was like, oh, I loved you as Javert in Les Mis, and Hugh Jackman told him to fuck off.
Oh, Christ.
But like not in like a mean way, but like
in a fun way.
Fuck off. But and so I wasn't gonna say anything to him originally, but I apparently, and I don't know this for certain, but we were told that I was doing Spamalot at the time, that Hugh Jackman came for. I can't remember if it was the whole show or if it was just Act 2, but he came and saw part of Spamalot just to watch, because it was like an outdoor theater, so he just like stood at the back apparently. So that was neat. And then I went up to him at one point and I shook his hand and I said, Mr. Jackman, my name is Brendan. I am a big fan of your work. And he shook my hand and said, it's good to meet you, Brendan. And that was
Mr. Jackman.
Mr. Jackman. And then he almost hit my dad's car. Or not my dad's car. He almost hit a car while me and my family were walking back to our car as he was pulling out.
Oh, God.
And he went to he leaned out his window and was like, is that your car? And my dad was like, no. It's cool. He was like, oh, good. I'm glad, because I almost hit it. It was pretty funny.
No, you can hit it if you want.
You can hit my car, Hugh Jackman. It's okay. But that was pretty cool. Yeah. So he was a nice guy. Nice guy.
You always want your not heroes, want your idols to be cool
nice
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel lucky in that like the people that I have gotten to meet, you know, it hasn't just been like random on the street encounters. It's been like in situations where it's like, okay, yeah, like it feels like, you know, they're not like in a hurry to get somewhere or something. They're just like hanging out and I can talk to them for like a minute. And like, you know, obviously you don't want to take up too much of their time. So I just go in, I say hi, and I get out. That's how I do it.
As you should.
As you should. That's... Ooh, a lot of sorting jars.
My friend recently got to meet Steven Spielberg for a quick sec.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, he was at a big event that Steven Spielberg and John Williams were at.
Oh yeah, I saw pictures of that actually.
Oh yeah, well, my buddy was there.
That's kind of fun.
And yeah, he said it was really cool being able to just go up to him at the end and shake his hand.
Yeah. I mean, God, I bet.
Yeah. And he was kind of the reason that he's in friggin' like the area that he is in now. So getting to meet that kind of idol for you is definitely surreal, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely. I don't know. Have you met any of your idols?
Nah. I mean, it would be great to. It would be really cool to at any point. But
yeah, definitely.
And I'm still holding out hope because most of my idols are very old, so
sure.
I don't know how long I necessarily have to become successful and meet them in the same breath. But whatever happens, I'm still holding out hope, no matter how successful I get.
Oh, definitely. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you gotta put these.
One of my
those.
This has been a story that has been told on the podcast network, the Twisted Mug Media Network. But one of my friends, Ryan, is a really big Star Wars fan, and he kind of met George Lucas, in that they were at Disney World when we were in high school. People like the music department went to Disney World. I didn't go because I was on like a different trip. But you know, you went through school or whatever, and they did fundraisers so people could go. But they had these like, oh god, more than one sticker. They were in Disney, and they were at Hollywood Studios, and it was like the Star Wars weekend or whatever. And I think this was a long time ago, but I think the Last Jedi trailer had like just dropped or something, or maybe it was Rise of Skywalker. No, I think it was Last Jedi. Last Jedi trailer had just dropped or something. Maybe it was Solo. It doesn't matter. One of the like Star Wars movies from the new sequel trilogy had just dropped, and my friend Ryan had taken a break to watch it, and he then saw this like group of people walking through wherever they were, and he was like, "Oh, that old guy kind of looks like George Lucas," and it was like, wait a second, that is George Lucas. And so he like ran after them, and you know, he was with he had like bodyguards and shit because it's George Lucas. And
of course
he ran he ran up to him and was like, Mr. Lucas, and the bodyguard like pushed him away and was like, no, don't come any closer.
Oh jeez.
So he like walked in front of them and like took a photo of the top of his head and George Lucas, and I think it's very funny. So yeah, that was the time that my friend kind of met George Lucas. That's like
so you say that's on the Twisted Mug Media Network? Yeah. I don't know if I've ever asked how you got that name for that.
Oh, yeah. We were trying to come up with a name for it because we'd been doing Cinema Talk podcast, also which eventually the Cinema Talk podcast is going to come back, and I'm sure I'll have more information on that when it does. But if you want to go listen, Twisted Mug Media Network, there's backlog of like 90 episodes of CTP, and I think it's something like 25 episodes, or maybe 30 episodes, 30 some episodes of Stop Wait What, and then a bunch of other shows. There's like 7 or 8 shows on the network. But we haven't done an episode of any of them in like a year, just because life, and most of us graduated from college and shit, and so we're busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this was back in like high school or whatever, and we had done, I don't know, like maybe 40, 50 episodes of Cinema Talk. I don't even know if it was that much at that point. And like, God, like maybe 4 episodes of Stop Wait What, and we were like, oh, you know, we want to keep expanding. We should come up with sort of a label for this network of podcasts. And we tried making an acronym out of everyone's names that was involved, and that sounded fucking terrible. You know, you're just coming up with things. And actually, I had been playing a lot of Cuphead, and I was like, I don't know, I just like, I really liked the art style for Cuphead, and I was like, oh, it'd be cool to have like a Cuphead style logo or something. Which we didn't end up doing. And I tried to like commission like a friend that was like in the art club or something. And I was like, will you do a logo for us? And she was like, no. Fuck off. I was like, okay. And so I don't even remember like how I came up with the twisted part of it, but I was the one that came up with it. Let it be known. Anyone who tells you any different is lying. But
all the friends who are going to talk about who came up with the Twisted Mug Media name.
Oh yes.
You better come back to this episode and prove them wrong.
Yeah, this is legally binding. But yeah, so I was like, Twisted Mug, Twisted Cup, but we settled on Twisted Mug Media, and that's sort of just what stuck. Because it was originally, we were like, maybe this will just be like a placeholder name of our like production studio or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, fun show. Lots of good times to be had with that. We talked about this off mic, and you posted this on your socials and stuff. But you attempted the machinist diet.
I call it the machinist diet. It is not a diet that should do, nor I think has been done by anybody. I just tried to make it happen. But yeah, the machinist diet is just doing what Christian Bale did for the Machinist movie, to lose all that weight. And he ate, I don't know for how long he did it, but he said he ate just tins of tuna, or a tin of tuna a day and an apple a day, and like black coffee. And like that's all he had per day. So I wanted to see if I could do that. And oh my God, food is so much better when you don't have to take it out of your life. Because if you take all this food out of your life that is advertised so often and like frequently and fluently throughout just civilization and our society, it makes you miss food so much more when you take it out of the equation. So I quit because I wasn't having fun, and nobody was really paying me like they were Bale for like the movie. So I was like, why do I need to do this? I don't.
Why am I doing this to myself?
So I did it for 2 days, and successfully 2 days. I just I didn't have a reason to continue doing it.
Yeah.
So
desire to continue.
Yeah.
It's totally fair. I just realized there were overtime on this episode, but
well, I can't fucking figure this 3 glasses out. These 3 glasses out. So I'm fine with time. Yeah.
I do want to add, though, that I read, or something I heard on the news, that Robert Pattinson did a diet where he just ate boiled potatoes, and that was it at one point.
For what?
I think Batman. I could be wrong. It was something like that, but I kind of want to like that's one that I'm like, well, maybe I kind of want to try that as just eating boiled potatoes and nothing else.
Yeah, it's a lot easier, I'm sure, getting paid millions of dollars for a movie.
Yeah.
And you have to lose the weight. But when you're just doing it for fun, it is
Just
no
for
longer
funsies.
fun.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Maybe we can make a challenge video out of it and monetize it.
Oh, Christ. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to pay us to
Please
eat
pay
boiled
us.
potatoes for a month, then let us know.
I honestly think it was like 2 weeks that he did that, and it was like, I don't know. I'd have to read more about it. It seems like a terrible plan. Don't do stunt diets.
It probably wasn't
kids.
fun.
Probably not fun. Don't do stunt diets unless you're being stupid and doing a challenge and getting paid for it. But even then, I cannot advocate trying these things at home. But anyway.
No. I'm so done with this level. I don't know what to do. I need to take a break, take a nap, and come back to it. Oh my god, I did it!
Never mind. All right. Well, I think that's
all right.
For
cool.
now.
What a way to end.
We will catch you on the flippy dip. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh yeah, do that, please. Please do that.